Birmingham is now known as a new foodie city, and moms just don't have time to cook. So if you're looking for some local, down-home Southern cuisine, then pull up a chair for Dining Out with Comedienne Joy. That's right, Dining Out with Comedienne Joy takes us to some of the best places to eat in Birmingham and its surrounding cities. So whether you're on 2059 East or West, or 65 North or South, or 459 or somewhere in between, Dining Out with Comedienne Joy is about to tempt your tummy and make those taste buds water. So if you like your meat 3 in a brick and mortar or in a gas station, Dining Out with Comedienne Joy takes you to some of the best spots in town. Well, it's no secret that I travel the state of Alabama eating delicious food, but when I want food that is consistent time and time again, like my burgers, my hot dogs, or my Cubans, there's only one place that you have got to stop what you're doing and come and try, and that's here at Chris Z's in the Lakeview community. Chris's food, it packs a big flavor with a small price.
Hey, I'm the owner of Chris Z's, Chris Zarzer, and this is our staff, David, my nephew, Ronnie, and Carla. Please come see us.
Chris Z and his team goes through about 100 pounds of bacon and countless dozens of eggs for breakfast and lunch. Now, he's most commonly known for his burgers and his hot dogs for the last 13 years, and now he's making a new addition to one of his sandwich combos.
That's our new threesome. Birmingham's best hot dog with cheeseburger and a bacon cheese fry with side of ranch.
What I love about the food at Chris Z's is that he takes simple ingredients to make something taste so good.
Place a piece of cheese on there. We're gonna add a little mustard on the bottom. And then we're gonna go mayo on top. And then again, some chopped onions, a couple of pickles, lettuce, and tomato. So then we're just gonna add sauce to that. And then top it off. Do mustard, fresh onion, sauerkraut. Then we put our sauce on there.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's good like that.
Thank you.
So you saying get 2 or 3 of these?
You get a hot dog and a cheeseburger with some bacon cheese fries to go with it. So.
Listen, this is a good high quality hot dog.
Thank you.
I bought a cheap kind at my house. And look at this right here. Y'all know you want to bite. Guess what? Chris is open right now. The show is on. Come down here. But hey, finish watching this first. You gotta come over here to Chris Z. This ain't no 99-cent hamburger. This is the real deal right here. We got good cuts of meat in this. Now see, that's really how you get down to the business with these fries right here. You just pour that ranch all over it. Yes, sir. This is how you do it over here at Chris Z, baby. Now, if you thought the new combo looked incredible, check out Chris Z's Patty Melt. 2 patties, 2 pieces of cheese melted on this grill. But something else that he serves up that's pretty incredible is the Blazer Burger.
And I use an onion roll as our hamburger bun. We have a slice of pineapple, which is a little unusual. We grill the pineapple. Call that the jalapeno. Barbecue sauce on the bottom. And then the sriracha mayo on top. Do some green leaf lettuce. Piece of bacon. Set that right there. And that's our Blazer Burger.
First, but you get a cheeseburger fry, please.
I would agree.
Here's a good burger.
Thank you.
I love the salty and the sweet, and this jalapeno right here, this is a game changer. Because it has just the right amount of heat on it that give you that kick, that pineapple say, take another bite.
Yep.
And after the break, I'll show you Chris Z's top-selling breakfast item. It's called the Big Nasty. Has a big box pharmacy stopped accepting your insurance? No worries. Transfer your prescription today at Weldon's Pharmacy, located in the heart of Hueytown. Weldon's Pharmacy accepts all Blue Cross and Blue Shield plans. Weldon's also does compounding and other specialty medications. Weldon's has been providing fast, friendly customer service since 1960. When you bring in your prescription, you can also shop for other gifts, gift wrapping, or your football paraphernalia 6 days a week. Now mention this ad for $5 off a purchase of $30 or more. Celebrate the city's first Birmingham Black Restaurant Week. It kicks off March 6th through the 12th. Now, this gives African American restaurants an opportunity to serve up special meals at discounted prices. You can find great lunch and dinner specials for $15 and $25. So for the full list, go to Birmingham Black Restaurant Week on Facebook as well as on the web and check out some of those delicious restaurants. That's March 6th through the 12th. Before the break, I took you to Chris Z's in the Lakeview district and showed you some of his amazing burgers. But if you love a good breakfast and you can't decide what breakfast meat you want, you really should try the Big Nasty, and that way you can get them all.
Big Nasty was created by one of my former employees as what he ate for breakfast.
Now the Big Nasty starts off with a big pile of hash browns that's topped with more butter. Then it's topped with bacon, sausage, ham, bologna, shredded cheese, and some famous Z sauce. And on top of that, you get a couple of eggs on it. Now, it could be kind of high protein amongst those hash browns, but they are good.
Absolutely, and we actually have some customers who order it that way without the hash browns. They just get all the meats and veggies and eggs on there. So.
Now listen, if you don't want to do any more work on your job, you need to come down here and get this Big Nasty right here, because you're going to be through for the day. Everything I tried was my favorite, but here are some customer favorites.
Breakfast and lunch. I love the hot dogs and I love the breakfast, so I like it all.
The Z cheeseburger, no pickles, no onion. Get it all the time.
I like to come in on Saturday mornings. They have great breakfasts here. They've got good biscuits, they've got good eggs, they've got the hash brown, I think it's called the Big Nasty. If you can get through that, you've conquered, a part of South Side.
You must make plans for Thursdays at Chris Z's because that's the only day that he serves up this delicious Reuben sandwich.
This is the start of our Cuban. This is a whole pork loin, and this is our Worcestershire-based marinade that we make up. Kind of get it good and covered. And then we take a blend of seasonings that we mix up as well, and I just sprinkle that across the whole loin. I usually do it twice. I like a pretty good bit on there. Then I'm gonna just take the aluminum foil, we're gonna wrap it up real tight before we bake it and just gonna let it sit for a minute, and then we'll cook that in the oven, and that'll be the pork part of the Cuban that we're about to make in just a minute. Okay, so this is after we've cooked the whole pork loin, we thin slice it with some thin sliced ham, and we're gonna start that on the grill here in just a second. Now the hoagie roll, after it browns, you set that back on the grill and let the outside just get that nice crusty texture. So we'll do 1, 2 on the cheese, and we add our Z sauce again, and then the pickles. Pick that up. We'll just set it right there. And fold that over. And that is our Cuban.
This Cuban sandwich that I can only get on Thursdays.
That's it. That's it.
The meat is real tender. The pickle give it like this perfect punch.
Thank you.
And the sauce, I just love the way all the flavors come together on this.
Okay.
Chris is not only a great cook, but he's also a good artist. He made this blazer picture that you see when you walk in the restaurant. I have 2 words to say to that. Go Blazers!
Go Blazers.
Do you need professional images that represent your business or your brand? A. Boswell Photography will give you images that get results and not just attention. A. Boswell Photography offers a full listing of photography services, including portraits, headshots, promotional images. So book your session in the comfort of their studio in Homewood, Alabama. You can give A. Boswell Photography a call for a free consultation at 205-222-2133. A. Boswell Photography is exclusive photographer for Comedienne Joy.
Classy Boutique for all your high fashion jewelry needs. Classy Boutique sells only the best in high fashion women and men's jewelry, accessories, and women's clothes. Classy Boutique, helping you find the style you want at a price you'll love. Located in Forestdale Square off Highway 78. Call them at 205-335-5176. That's 335-5176. Or visit them online at theclassyboutique.com.
You thirsty? If you're looking for something cool to drink yet refreshing, and you're tired of the same old smoothies, I have got to introduce you to my new favorite spot here in Birmingham at Thirstea Cafe. They not only have great teas and smoothies, but they have a new drink that's on the horizon, and I want to introduce you to bubble tea.
Bubble tea was a concept that came out of Taiwan. It's a very rapidly growing trend, and it has so many different varieties in the drinks that you can make. It's kids love it, adults love it.
And one of the secret ingredients to making bubble tea is something called boba.
Boba is tapioca that is it's made into little balls, and then we cook it fresh all day. It's something that's got to stay fresh. So we're gonna make our #1 drink, which is a Thai milk tea. It is almost 99% of the time made with boba. So we're going to take some boba, we're going to put some in there. We're going to put 1 ounce of simple syrup. We're going to put 1 ounce of half and half and heavy whip in there. We're going to add our Thai tea that we make fresh here at the store. We're going to add a little bit of ice. We're going to drop it here in the sealer. Away it goes. That's where bubble tea gets its name, from shaking the drinks. Puts bubbles in there, and then there it is, Thai milk tea.
Here we go. Woohoo! I'm getting good at this.
Good at that, man.
It tastes like Thai tea.
Thai tea,
but I got a little chewy in it. No.
Very earthy with the boba.
Exactly, but the boba, when I look at it, because it's dark, I didn't mean it look like eyeballs, but it doesn't really have a taste to it. But it's like a sweet gummy taste. So I would say it's like gummy bears.
Chewy gummy bear taste.
Yeah.
So the sweet gummy bear taste.
This is cool. I like it. Boba.
There we go. We're gonna make a avocado smoothie. It's very creamy, very smooth. We take our avocado and we put it in our blender. This is milk, half whole milk.
Just regular fat cow milk.
We'll add 3 ounces of whole milk. We put 3 ounces of simple syrup that we make here at the shop. You'll put a scoop of the aloe vera in the cup. Pour the drink. There's your avocado smoothie. Try some of those the aloe vera jellies in the bottom.
You know what? This is real cool. It's refreshing. It has a great taste. And I love those jellies in there.
Makes a good compliment to the avocado.
It really, really does. After the break, I'll show you a honey lemon tea as well as some of their delicious grilled cheese sandwiches from Thirstea Cafe.
You can love it, you can hate it. You can bet your bottom dollar, man. We're going to debate it today.
The Joe Lockett Show is the hottest radio talk show on Saturday evenings with Melva Tate, Comedian Joy, Uncle Boz, Andre J. Thomas, and the king of infotainment, Joe Lockett. America, you don't want to miss this. Lock it in. 4 to 7, Saturday evenings, WYDE 101.1. Lock it in. 4 to 7, Saturday evenings, WYDE 101.1.
Before the break, I took you to Thirstea Cafe in Birmingham on the corner of Highway 280 and Valleydale Road and showed you some of their specialty teas. Now I'm going to show you a few more, plus their delicious grilled cheese sandwiches.
We're going to make a taro smoothie. It's a very popular drink. Probably it's my favorite smoothie. Piece of the taro root. We're going to put 3 ounces of simple syrup. We're going to put 1 scoop of taro powder, a half a scoop of coconut. Then we're going to get 3 ounces of whole milk. Put fresh made flan or taro into the cup.
Whoa! Right in the eyeball!
fresh flan is really good.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's a nutty potato taste.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is a great combo. So it kind of reminds me of like a light, refreshing peanut butter flavor. On the menu at Thirstea is also this delicious honey lemon fruit tea. It has some green tea and some kiwi lime boba. Customers even love the wide variety of flavors at Thirstea.
Cinnamon milk tea. It's really good. It's like Cinnamon Toast Crunch without the crunch.
This is the green apple and green apple jellies tea with the boba beads in it, and this is my first time trying boba, and I really like it. I've never had tapioca before, and it tastes really good, honestly.
Anytime I get something new, I'm always happy with it. You never have to be like, oh, I don't know about getting that. I don't know if it'll be good. It's gonna be good.
Not only are the teas good, but his wide variety of grilled cheese sandwiches. This one that I had pesto and bacon on it, and it tastes great.
It's hard to beat, I'll tell you that.
I mean, it's a simple sandwich that tastes so good.
Yeah, that aged cheddar is by far my favorite cheese. It just has that sharp cheddar taste to it. It just really complements the bacon.
Oh, is this your number one sandwich?
Yeah, sourdough is definitely number one bread. Sharp is number one cheese. Bacon is probably the number one topping.
This is something else that I like about Thirstea. You have cool games inside, and Connect 4 is one of my favorite childhood games.
Yeah, Connect 4, it's a fun game, that's for sure.
Listen, come down here and have some fun. Eat you some sandwiches, drink you some tea right here down at Thirstea on Highway 280 in Valledale. Hey, it's worth the traffic. The food is incredible. The drinks are amazing. And the games are so fun. See, I really did beat him. Now, he knows all about food and drink, but I, Miss Yellow, know about Connect 4. I'm gonna
start practicing though.
That's right. You practice on that. I'm gonna practice on eating your good food over here at Thirstea and drinking some of these delicious drinks. We'll see you over here at Thirstea on Highway 280.
Do you need some gut-busting laughter that you, your kids, and your pastor can listen to and enjoy? Well, get Comedienne Joy, the Queen of Clean's newest DVD, live at the Stardome.
But y'all, one of my favorite all-time televangelists is Joel Osteen. Anybody like Brother Joel? Y'all miss some Joel Osteen. I'm telling you, every time I listen to Joel, I feel like I can speed and hoove and won't even get a tea. And when you eat out, don't you want
If you are married, if you're single, even if you're looking for love, Comedienne Joy has some tips for you. If you go to church, she's talking about you.
All of us know Jesus was the only person who walked the earth and didn't sin. But I figured it out. Say, why, Joy? Because he wasn't married and didn't have kids. Don't you know them two combinations make you want to sin?
Buy your copy of Live at the Stardome now at www.joythequeenofclean.com. That's www.joythequeenofclean.com. Get it because it's on sale now.
That's pretentious. Marriage would be great if they didn't have stuff in your vows like "to death do you part," wouldn't it? Don't you want your vows to be like "till you get on my last nerve"? Because it's pretentious.
That's www.joythequeenofclean.com. Get it because it's on sale now.
That's pretentious. Well, if you like me and you love some good old comfort food, particularly I'm talking about your soul food. Now, you don't want anything that's canned or frozen. You want it made fresh, just like Big Mama did. Now, when you're in the Bessemer area, there's only one place that you have got to come to, and that's over here at Destiny on the One, where it's all good in the hood. Bert Hammond, the owner of Destiny on the One in Bessemer, Alabama, has been serving up some delicious down-home soul food for the last 2 years. And if you're not into soul food, his menu is so extensive, he makes sure that he has something for everyone.
You can come in, you can get your cheeseburgers, you can get your fillers, you can get all your different vegetables. You got oxtail, neck bones, you got all that over on the other side. On one side of the sandwich, just the cheeseburger and the fillet steak is running neck to neck.
And the thing that makes his sandwiches so good is his special Destiny on the One sauce.
Jalapeno peppers on there. Put my special sauce on there.
What's in that special sauce?
This is my barbecue spicy sauce. I put this on my ribs, put this on the fillets, I put this on the cheeseburgers. That's only one barbecue sauce. And I got my only one seasoning sauce. So I got all that on one.
And something else that's pretty delicious on the menu at Destiny on the One is this Comedienne Joy size seafood platter. It has crab legs, shrimp, crawfish, corn, and it is OMG delicious.
All right, now we're doing the crab legs. Now we got crab legs, we got shrimp, and we got crawfish. We got a little Cajun seasoning on them. I like to cook with little onions in here too. That's the flavor, so your juice, the water be right, so you be ready to taste those crab legs when they come out, it'll be right. I put a little juice in the water, a little lemon juice in the water. Okay. Take these crab legs, put these in the water, and then put these crawfish in there. Take and add my shrimp.
And once this seafood mixture gets a good boil, he adds just a little bit of butter in it, and once it comes out, he tops it off with some other seasonings and his famous Destiny on the One seasoning as well. And I have to admit, I'm kind of glad I'm Comedienne Joy to get this huge platter, but when you go into Destiny on the One, you will be able to get full from your seafood platter too.
Yeah, tell me what you think about this seafood platter.
Man, I love fresh seafood. Now look, I'm from Mobile, so I should know how to what? Get the meat out.
Right out.
Man, this is so good right here. Now, this is just your famous butter sauce. So you say dip my shrimp in the butter sauce. Man, this is thick butter right here. Oh yeah. What you put in here, lemon?
Yes, the lemon juice in there.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's off the hook right there. So you come down here and get this seafood platter, or get some fresh fish down here. It don't matter because they got it all down here. And well, Destiny on the One.
Well, it's all good
in the hood. And after the break, we'll show you some of the delicious soul food from Destiny on the One in Bessemer, Alabama. Has a big box pharmacy stopped accepting your insurance? No worries. Transfer your prescription today at Weldon's Pharmacy, located in the heart of Hueytown. Weldon's Pharmacy accepts all Blue Cross and Blue Shield plans. Weldon's also does compounding and other specialty medications. Weldon's has been providing fast, friendly customer service since 1960. When you bring in your prescription, you can also shop for other gifts, gift wrapping, or your football paraphernalia 6 days a week. Now mention this ad for $5 off a purchase of $30 or more.
Hey, this is John Witherspoon. I enjoy dining out with Comedienne Joy. Joy! Every time I come in the kitchen, you in the kitchen, Joy. Eating up all the food. All the chitlins, all the collard greens, all the pig feet, all the hog maws.
Before the break, I took you to Destiny on the One in Bessemer, Alabama, and showed you some of the good eats that they serve up every day. Now, the restaurant is a family-owned business, and Bert and his team, including his mom, cook up some delicious soul food, and their slogan is, "It's all good in the hood."
Okay, right here, this is the pig ears, and this next band here is the smothered chops. Then we have the oxtails. Then we have the collard greens, the turnip greens, which are just about all gone, black-eyed peas, macaroni and cheese, the dressing, yams. So here we have pig feet.
Customers say the food tastes just like Mama made it.
So good. Everybody needs to come down here and get some.
Oh, it looked better than it did yesterday. I ordered the same thing yesterday.
So
it's good. Fresh, hot. It's really good.
Favorite thing I like is the smoked ribs. He has a hickory pit rib pit back there made of stone, and he used pecan and hickory wood, and he slow roasts his meat where the meat just fall off the bone.
And with those kind of comments, I couldn't wait to dig in myself.
She loves some yams. I got these fresh yams straight off the press down here at Destiny on the One. I got her some good yams coming out the pot. She said she loves some good collard greens. Fresh collard greens. Get you right there. If you notice, I cut my oxtails myself. I don't cut them with a saw, so that means you're gonna have the whole tail.
Now I'm excited to be sampling one of your soul food oxtail plate. Now, do you mind if I just pick it up with my hand?
No, that's all right.
Listen, this oxtail so good. I can't do nothing but lick my fingers. You ain't mad if I lick my fingers?
No, I ain't mad at you. You gotta lick your fingers.
Man, this must be this Devin on the one seasoning here.
That's what it is.
Look, my mama taught me how to eat the silverware, but there's some things, y'all, you gotta use your hands. Now listen, this good old soul food. Can we be real? You don't mind if I just, break out my little cornbread and go in here?
That's how you do it.
Is this how everybody do it at That's Number One?
That's how you do it.
Lord, how much? Now look, is this your recipe or your mama's recipe?
That's my mama's recipe. The only thing I got is the seasoning.
I believe this is mama's recipe. You know what? It tastes like mama cooked it.
Tastes like mama cooked it. But that's my mama right over there, ready to cook. She did it.
Lord, have mercy. Yes, Lord. Miss Terry, she don't play with these yams.
No, she don't play with these yams. Miss Terry,
Man, listen, if somebody talking and getting on your nerve, know what they need to do, come down here to That's on the One, get some of these yams. That'll make them shut up. Cause you can't talk eating these good yams. It's not only the food that keeps people coming to Destiny on the One, but also the company from none other than Bay James himself.
This is William Bay James Moore out here in Bethlehem, Alabama, that represent Destiny on the One, where we say it's all good in the hood. Down here on Down in Bethlehem, Alabama, on 3030 Down Avenue, on the south side of Bethlehem. We got the best groceries in town. We got oxtail, neck bone, cabbage green, collard green, cornbread, candy yam. We got a beef cobbler for your goddamn hamburgers. We're gonna do your hamburgers. Jump in your car and come on down here to Destiny on the One, where we say it's all good. What about in the hood?
Celebrate the city's first Birmingham Black Restaurant Week. It kicks off March 6th through the 12th. Now, this gives African American restaurants an opportunity to serve up special meals at discounted prices. You can find great lunch and dinner specials for $15 and $25. So for the full list, go to Birmingham Black Restaurant Week on Facebook as well as on the web and check out some of those delicious restaurants. That's March 6th through the 12th. Well, that's going to do it for this week's edition of Dining Out with Comedian Joy. And if you need more information on any of the segments you've seen today, simply go to my website. That's diningoutwithcomedianjoy.com, diningoutwithcomedianjoy.com. Now, if you have a restaurant and want to be featured, give me a call. That number is 205-482-6999, 205-482-6999. And remember, the places that I take you, the food is so good and make you want to lay down. Now, if you eat too much like I do sometimes, you need to come over here to Weldon's Pharmacy and see my good friends over here. They'll take care of all your needs, your heartburn, your indigestion, your gout, your diabetes, all your pharmaceutical needs. And when you tell them that you saw it on Dining Out with Comedian Joy, they'll give you $5 off your $30 purchase. They're located right here in the heart of Hilltown. Like to see you here, and we'll see you next week on Dining Out with Comedian Joy.